Good morning, TikTok. Good morning, YouTube. Y'all, I've been watching parts of them talk about the big, beautiful bill all weekend because I couldn't just watch the whole thing. It's 900 or some pages, y'all. And I got my grandson. Y'all, this is how the Republicans grift. So Tom Tillis, one of the MAGAs, because they're not Republicans anymore, MAGA in Congress. So the way that the MAGA grifts is like Tom Tillis, he said he's going against the bill, and of course Trump said he was going to go against him, and he told him that he's not running for re-election next year. Yeah. And the mainstream media is like, he's so courageous for doing that. It's a shame, though, that he doesn't run this MSNBC. Yeah, come on now. That ain't courageous. That ain't courageous. It's a grift. He said that he was celebrating his 38th winning anniversary. He's been in Congress forever. He's already built the rich and more rich since he's been in there. So what does he need to continue to be in there for? He got everything he needs. So they'll always have two to three to say that they're going to side with the Democrats when it's a bill that the Americans don't like. But what they do is there's never enough to overturn Trump's stuff. You see what I'm saying? So it's all a grift. One or two will pretend like they're sacrificing themselves, and they'll say, we don't like it. We're going to vote with the Democrats. But they count to make sure it's never enough to stop that bill in its place. That's how they've been grifting Americans for years. And then this is something else I noticed they do. They'll get up there and they'll say, um, this stuff is socialism. You just want a handout while they're getting our free health care for life that we're paying for, the Congress health care for life. But if you want affordable insurance, that's socialism. If you want affordable housing, that's socialism. If you want affordable living wage, that's socialism. In the meantime, and in between time, you and I are paying for whatever they want. Make that make sense? We're paying for their whole lifestyle. Now, Trump's adult kids are talking about how they're getting ready to run for the presidency. They're getting ready to run for the Senate. Of course they are. They want to keep their tentacles in there. But what they don't realize is us normal Americans are so darn mad. We're so mad that Donald's reign is over. It's over. I just watched my hair, y'all. But Donald's reign is over. That's what they don't realize. You can't make this stuff up, y'all. You can't make it up. They got that. That's why I said in the very beginning, if you go back and look when I first started these videos, when I was so angry, and I said this is Gotham, and Trump is like the Penguin, Elon Musk was like the Joker. Y'all, you can't make it up because that's exactly what's happening. They are grifting the American people, and so what they always say is these people want something free. That's what they're saying about the immigrants right now. And the only ones that was getting benefits was Cubans. Everybody else wasn't getting benefits. They have to pay. When Hispanic women that were undocumented would go to the hospital to deliver their babies, they had to pay, if not all, at least half, excuse me, of their delivery estimation up front before they ever even got there. See what I'm saying? So MAGA's been grifting y'all a long time. A long time. And the way they do it, they always say, somebody's trying to get something free. The blacks are trying to get reparations free. The immigrants are trying to get free health care while they're sitting back on our tax-funded health care. A one-term senator, a one-term person in the House of Representatives got health care paid by us for life. to be able to eat. The SNAP benefit, y'all. SNAP. How, you know, how crazy is that? That's crazy, y'all. They got y'all good. Because some of y'all will fall for anything and you won't stand for nothing. And they know it. They know it. And that's why Mitch McConnell said they'll get over it. Because they got a whole nother group of how they gonna come around again. But see, people only thinking about when people get sick, you need maintenance meds. I take blood pressure medicine every day. You need a blood pressure pill in the beginning so that your blood pressure don't go sky high, so that you don't end up with a heart attack or a stroke. You see what I'm saying? That's a maintenance medication. Diabetics, they need to take their insulin in the beginning. They don't wait. Well, most of them don't. Some think they know what they're doing and they don't. But they shouldn't wait to take their insulin after their blood sugar go up. You take your insulin as prescribed that morning, twice a day, or 3 times a day, however it's prescribed. But y'all, they're only talking about people when they're getting sick. They're not talking about the rest. And then all of these people that are in the nursing homes, baby, baby, they're going to be put out of the nursing homes because the majority of them don't get enough private pay with their Medicare. And they're going to cut Medicare by $500 billion. Medicare. So they don't give a damn if Americans got any kind of insurance that you work for. They're deciding what you should and shouldn't have. And then the mainstream media keeps saying,